Your conscious mind is like a slate. It can be wiped clean. It can forget. It can revise the story. But your body is like a stone tablet. Every worry, every fear, every sleepless night, every unspoken word is carved into it. It keeps a perfect and permanent record. The body does not forget. And when we refuse to listen to its whispers of exhaustion and overwhelm, it begins to scream. And often, it screams in the language of pain. This is for you. The person with the mysterious back pain that has no clear cause. The one with the tension headaches that arrive like a storm every Sunday evening. The one with the stomach that is always in knots, reacting to a world that feels constantly threatening. You have likely been told that your pain is just stress. A phrase that is meant to be reassuring, but often feels deeply dismissive. As if the pain is not real. As if it is a failure of your own mind. Today, we are going to change that story. We are going to understand that the pain is very, very real. And it is not a sign that your body is broken. It is a logical, intelligent, and predictable message from a body that has been living in a state of emergency for far too long. Let's start with a simple truth. Your brain's number one job is to keep you alive. To do this, it has a brilliant, ancient alarm system called the stress response, or fight or flight. When your brain perceives a threat, a stressful deadline, a difficult conversation, a financial worry, it pulls the alarm. It floods your body with hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. This is your body's army being mobilized for battle. Your heart rate increases, your muscles tense, and your senses sharpen. And to get the energy for this battle, the brain makes a crucial decision. It diverts all resources away from what it considers non-essential, peacetime projects. Things like proper digestion, a robust immune response, and long-term cellular repair. This is a brilliant system for a short-term battle. But what happens when the battle never ends? What happens when the stress is not a single lion, but a chronic, low-grade, daily war? The army never stands down. The alarm never stops screaming. And the non-essential systems of your country, your body, begin to break down from chronic neglect. This is where the pain begins. It is the infrastructure of your body, crying out from the exhaustion of a never-ending war. Let's look at 7 of these carvings on the stone tablet of your body. The first is the classic sign of a mind that never stops bracing for impact. Headaches and migraines. When you are chronically stressed, the muscles in your shoulders, your neck, and your scalp are in a constant state of low-grade contraction. They are perpetually tensed, as if you are physically bracing for something to hit you. This constant tension restricts blood flow and sends pain signals that we experience as a tension headache. It is the physical ache of a mind that has forgotten how to let go. The second is its close cousin. Jaw pain and teeth grinding. During the day, you might be able to hold your stress together with a smile. But at night, when your conscious mind is asleep, your body finally gets to speak. And often, it speaks through your jaw. Teeth grinding, or bruxism, is the physical manifestation of unexpressed frustration, of unspoken anger, of a body that is trying to bite back at the pressures it endured all day. You wake up with a sore jaw and a headache, not because there is something wrong with your teeth, but because your body was fighting a silent battle all night long. The third carving is found in your core. Stomach and digestive issues. Your gut is often called your second brain for a reason. It is incredibly sensitive to your emotional state. When your body is in fight or flight, digestion is put on the back burner. Blood flow is diverted away from your stomach and intestines. The production of stomach acid can change. The rhythmic contractions of your gut can become erratic. This leads to a whole host of issues: cramps, bloating, acid reflux, irritable bowel syndrome. Your gut is not malfunctioning. It is reacting perfectly to a brain that is telling it, we are not safe enough to rest and digest. The fourth is the heavy, aching weight of chronic back and shoulder pain. Think of the language we use. I'm shouldering so much responsibility. I feel the weight of the world on my shoulders. This is not just a metaphor. It is a physical reality. Emotional weight, your worries, your responsibilities, your unspoken grief, causes your body to tense up in a specific way. Your shoulders creep up towards your ears. Your back muscles clench. You are physically carrying your stress. This chronic tension creates real pain, real inflammation, and real stiffness. Your back pain is often the literal, physical weight of the burdens you are carrying. The fifth sign can show up on your largest organ. Skin problems. Your skin is often a direct mirror of your internal world. Chronic stress creates a state of systemic inflammation. It is a low-grade fire, burning throughout your body. And for many of us, that fire shows up on our skin. It can be the sudden outbreak of acne, the itchy, frustrating flare-up of eczema, or the appearance of psoriasis. These are not just skin-deep problems. They are often an external signal of the internal, inflammatory storm being fueled by chronic stress. The sixth sign is that you are always getting sick. A body whose army is constantly mobilized for the battle of stress has no reserve soldiers to fight off actual invaders. The chronic presence of cortisol can suppress your immune system's effectiveness. This leaves the gates of your fortress unguarded. You become more susceptible to every cold, every flu, every virus that comes your way. Getting sick all the time is not just bad luck. It is often a sign of an immune system that has been exhausted by the endless war of stress. And finally, the seventh carving is a sense of unexplained muscle aches and deep fatigue. This is the deep exhaustion of a body that has run out of resources. The constant production of stress hormones, the perpetual muscle tension, the poor sleep. It all leads to a state of profound cellular burnout. The aches and pains are your muscles screaming for rest. The fatigue is your entire system telling you that the energetic bank account is overdrawn. The pain is a message. The fatigue is a message. Every single one of these symptoms is a loving, albeit painful, communication from your body. It is saying, I cannot continue to live in this state of emergency. Something has to change. So how do we begin to listen? The first step is to acknowledge the message. When you feel the pain, pause. Instead of just reaching for a pill, you can say to yourself, with compassion, I hear you, body. I understand you are under too much stress. You are trying to get my attention. The second step is to learn to complete the stress cycle. The stress energy is trapped. You must give it a way out. Physical movement, going for a walk, dancing, even just shaking your hands and feet for a minute, helps to release the trapped adrenaline. Deep, slow breathing, especially with a long exhale, tells your body that the threat has passed. A good cry is a powerful release. You are giving your body the experience of survival that it never got to complete. And finally, you must begin to address the source of the stress. These practices can help you manage the symptoms. But the ultimate healing comes from listening to the message, and making changes in your life that reduce the need for the alarm to be screaming in the first place. This is the brave work of setting boundaries. Of saying no. Of asking for help. Of leaving the situation that is causing the war. Your body is not your enemy. It is your most loyal and honest ally. It is keeping a perfect score of your journey, and it is telling you, in the only language it knows, exactly what it needs to heal. If this video was helpful for you, please show your support by clicking the like button. To continue this journey of healing, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. And if you know someone who is struggling with chronic pain, please share this video. It might be the moment of understanding that helps them finally listen to what their body is trying to say. Thank you for watching. Your body is talking.